So we're here outside North Atlantic Inflatables. I think we've talked a little bit about this dinghy manufacturer. Our current 8'2" dinghy that we have on Calypso II is manufactured by them, but we're here to pick out a new dinghy for us. We want to get a bigger boat. It's an aluminum rigid bottom inflatable. So come on inside and we'll take a look.
So we took a drive to Portland, Maine on a beautiful sunny spring day to North Atlantic Inflatables to take a look at a new dinghy that we want to get for Calypso II. And remember, if you like this content, please subscribe, the red button down the lower right hand corner, and hit the like and share this video with friends. Thanks so much.
So we're here inside North Atlantic Inflatables in their warehouse. We have just picked out a new dinghy for Calypso II. In fact, the new dinghy we picked out looks a lot like this 9'8" boat here. As you can see, the only difference between the one that we picked out is she will have a bow locker up here, much like this larger boat does here. You can see she'll have a bow locker. You can put the fuel tank up there, and you can run the fuel line underneath. The nice thing about North Atlantic Inflatables is it's running on a 17-inch tube, which is a nice large tube, and this boat is 62 inches on the beam.
So in addition to being 9 feet 8 inches long and 62 inches wide, she weighs in at about 125 pounds. The specs you see here are for the boat with just the floor and without the bow locker. Again, she runs on a 17-inch tube and can carry up to 4 people with a 15 horsepower outboard.
Similar boats from other manufacturers are wider, and while for some wider is good, for us on Calypso II wider is not good because we don't, a swim platform where the boat is carried is not going to be, it's too big, and so this is a real advantage of North Atlantic Inflatables. So we've just been talking to Rob, and who owns North Atlantic Inflatables, and he's been telling us how hot these boats have been, and in fact there's a bit of a shipping backlog right now coming from overseas, because these boats, like pretty much all inflatables, come from overseas, and there's a backlog of boats, and it takes, normally to transit, it takes 5 weeks when the boats leave China to get to the US and then are trucked to their various locations. But there is a backup of both containers and ships, not only due to the Suez blockage, but in general, just because the demand for product, and that a lot of factories slowed down because of the corona situation. So here we are. We have, these are several boats that belong to customers right here, and this is a good example
of an 8'2" high pressure floor boat on the right and a 9'8" aluminum rib on the left. The side-by-side comparison can show you what we have and what we're moving up to.
7 years old. It's an aluminum bottom boat, and this boat has been used every day to haul things back and forth from a tender that brings it over out to an island. And I gotta tell you, this boat has been well used, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. It's had no punctures. The hull has taken the use very well, and so again, just another testimony to how well made these boats are. They use the West German PVC, which is the best quality PVC, and the seams are all welded and not glued. So our current boat, the 8'2", has Korean PVC, and it has glued seams. So this is really an upgrade. So as you see here, not only does North Atlantic Inflatables sell their boats, but they sell Tohatsu motors to go along with it. If you recall, we have a 8 horsepower Tohatsu, which is going to go on our boat, and so you can see the Tohatsu's all lined up here. And in fact, if you look here, this dinghy that I'm coming up to is a 10'8", but this is the same layout. In other words, it has the double floor, as you can see here, right in here. That's a double floor. And it has the bow locker there. So not only can you put a pad on that, is you can put store the fuel tank forward, so it keeps it all out of the way. So we're going to be doing a complete review of the boat when it comes in. Right now, we're expecting this boat not to come in until the third week in June. We're planning our first cruise on Calypso II to Maine, and Portland's going to be our first stop. So we're going to connect with North Atlantic when we get there, and they'll bring the boat to us, assuming it's in. So when the boat comes in, we're going to do a complete review of the boat and walk you through all its features and then take you out on a test ride on it. But for now, we'll just show you all the attributes of these boats. And you can see one of the really nice things that they offer here is, while this is not uncommon, this seat cushion with the bag underneath it. A lot of boats offer that. What's nice about this is in addition to the main bag, it has 3 compartments here on the exterior of the bag. So the main bag can hold life jackets, which is nice, but the 3 exterior pockets can hold some emergency safety gear, flashlight, maybe a flare or a portable VHF radio, or even a sandwich for that matter that you want to bring along. So this is a nice setup, these seats right here. And of course the boat comes with oars and a repair kit. And we're going to have a cover made for it by a local vendor, so it will protect the tubes and it will keep water from coming in the boat. So that is our immediate walkthrough of North Atlantic Inflatables. We encourage you to check out the website. I will put the website link in the comments below. Check that out. And we encourage you to check it out. Say hi to Rob. He is the owner. And I think we'll wrap this video up here, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.